Yay! So the last video cut me off. What are you going to do? But I was just finishing up by saying that the fraction notation is different, right? We can move that variable around to be in different spots of our fraction. So if you look at the bottom of the screen here, are these in the way? Maybe I need to move these. I don't know. But if you look at the bottom, all of these are the same. So then your final answer is going to be this, because they all mean the same thing there. Okay? Good. So we are going to continue factoring fractions. This time, I wanted to do this because you might see a question, and instead of asking you to factor out the GCF, it's going to ask you to factor out the coefficient. So remember what the coefficient is? It's the number that's attached to the variable. So if you say factor out the coefficient, you need to look where the variable is. So that means we're going to be factoring out 1/3. Now to factor out 1/3, we need to divide each term in our parentheses by that number. So we're going to divide this by 1/3, and we're going to divide this by 1/3. 1/3 b divided by 1/3. 1/3 b divided by 1/3. Keep, change, flip, multiply by the reciprocal. 1/3 b times 3/1. We multiply fractions by going straight across. So that means we're going to have 1 times 3 is 3. 3 times 1 is 1. And we have b's. Oh, 3 times 1 is 3, not 1. 3/3b, which of course just equals 1b. Okay? So that means this part here simplifies to 1b. Then we have 1/3 divided by 1/3. 1/3 divided by 1/3. Change it to multiply by the reciprocal. 1/3 times 3/1. We multiply straight across, and then we get 3/3, which of course just equals 1. So this means, you can't see that because my face is in the way. There you go, equals 1. So then we're going to put the 1 underneath here because that's what we just solved. It's a +1. That's what's left inside of our parentheses. But I'm missing something. What am I missing? What am I missing? I'm missing the number we divided by, the 1/3. All right. And then, so now I have that 1/3 back in here. If I were to use the distributive property, I would be distributing the 1/3 over here and over here. And then I would get the same answer. I'm not sure how I am on time, so I don't want to go through the distributive property just in case. But you guys know how to use the distributive property. You know how to check this. So I want you to be doing that. And that means that your final answer should be 1/3 times 1b plus 1. Or you can have 1/3 times b plus 1. This is what your answer should look like.